Alright, and welcome back to Quest of Glory 2, Trial by Fire. And we left off, we had just come to the strange town of Rasier, and we'd met this, interesting character, Signor Ferrari. I don't know if we should trust him, but, he seems to be our only real lead here so far. There's a little glory hole over here for some reason. Does that have a purpose? How do you feel about this as a whole? Okay, nothing to do with that hole. Can't do nothing to that hole. How you doing, buddy? We sell water for 50 centimes, Rasier coffee for 75 centimes, and a gin sling for 1 dinar. Now, so I got the expensive drink. They sell water here, though, apparently. It was just free for everybody in Shapir. Well, how much is the... What do you know about the gin sling that we had earlier? You'll not forget one once you've tried one. It was alright. So, about that Ferrari character. That is Signor Ferrari to you, punk. Okay, Signor Ferrari. Signor Ferrari is to be respected and obeyed. And we're not going to be getting much out of him. Well, let's go have a look around our quote-unquote fair city here. Well, let's just see what's at the end of this here hallway. You must carry your visa at all times. They don't have street names, apparently. They're just little sayings up here. Okay, well, it's the plaza here with the fountain, which is just like it was in Shapir. Can our map work here? While Rasir and Shapir are supposed to be twin cities, a large part of the city appears to be blocked off. At least you can use your map to see where you are. Oh, wow. It's a rather desolate-looking city compared to good old Shapir. We got the Gate Plaza here, Plaza of the Fountain, and the Plaza of the Palace. Well, let's go and have a look. Actually, we can't. We have to physically walk there. That's unfortunate. I don't like walking. I'm lazy. I don't like walking in real life, much less a game. Oh my god, there's boards on the stone. That just seems like poor construction. Everything not mandatory is forbidden. Seems like a real cheery place to be living. Can we detect magic here? Detect no magic in this area. No WIT here in Rasir. So really, right now you just have a little bit of an opportunity to wander around and explore the city. Time actually moves really fast here in Rasir because there's not a whole lot to do. You can just kind of look around and get a feel for the area. Am I even going in the right direction? Yes, amazingly, I am somehow. But let's have a little look around. Go to the Palace Plaza over here and see what's going on. I'm sure it's cheerful. God, this place looks run down. This place is a dump. Hey, how's it go? Oh, this place looks nice, of course. The doors are massive, like my dick. The guards stand motionless at the gates. Interference with a guard in his duties is a punishable offense. Well, we'll just see about that now, won't we? How's your day going, buddy? Loitering is forbidden. Move on. You sure? Questioning a guard constitutes interference. Leave before it becomes an offense. But I just had some questions. Curiosity killed the hero. The guards, tiring of your chatter, grab you and call the other guards to their assistance. You're dragged off to prison and remain there for a long time. Well, maybe we won't talk to them. Well, this is a rather cheerful place. An order from a guard is a rule. So this place has only been, as far as I understand from the story, this place has only been under the rule of the new Emir for about a year, give or take. They exiled the Katas about a year ago. This place really went to hell pretty quick, it seems like. Well, we have to find out something about this Adavis character, or this new Emir. They seem to be responsible for the goings-on here. Where do we start? I mean, it seems like Ferrari's our only real lead here thus far. The guards are certainly not too talkative, and everywhere's boarded off. What time is it? Sunset approaches. We better go ahead and start heading towards the inn again, because we don't want to be out after sunset. They don't tend to like that all that much. Can we just use the map to zip back to the inn? we cannot. That could be bad. Hopefully we can just walk this way. Like the Aerosmith song. We're just gonna keep walking this way, and hopefully it's not boarded off, otherwise we're going to have to take the long way around. And it might very well be nighttime before we get back, and that would be bad. So let's just head on back to the Blue Parrot. We've been out in the desert for a week or so now. It'd be nice to sleep in an actual nice bed for once, so I guess it's for the best.
Come, join me here, my dear sir. You are still a novelty in Rasir, and I take a vested interest in all things new. It is time we discussed some things together, you and I.
You gonna buy me more drinks? Just wondering.
I wish to tell you a story, a fable that has a moral. How you choose to react to this moral is your own life. As you well know, the old Emir was disposed last year, and his brother took over in the palace. Rasier used to be a place with very few laws and restrictions, a place where the streets were filled with people and merchants, and water flowed free from the fountain. And that has changed with the coming of Kaveen and his master. A new order has been established. The weak have perished or fled. Only the strong who adapted remain. Those who could not adapt were destroyed. You are strong, but it remains to see how adaptable you are. It would be a great shame for you to wind up in Kaveen's dungeons. Oh, but enough of that for now. I have someone I would like you to meet. Ugarte, I would like you to introduce yourself to Sale.
I am very pleased to make your acquaintance. I have heard much about you already.
Ugarte here provides an invaluable service to the community. He obtains things for others which are otherwise unattainable.
For a nominal fee, of course.
It seems he has some information for you.
A rumor, perhaps, that may influence your actions. I will be happy to share such information for, say, 5 dinars.
Ugarte here is actually based off of Peter Lorre in appearance, and he does have an actual voice actor, whom I'm trying and probably failing to imitate. Anywho, he smiles at you and you are reminded of a weasel. He speaks, and you think of snakes.
It seems before I give you what you want, you should give me what I want. It is only fair, no? My dinars, please.
Okay, fine, we'll give you your dinars.
Kaveen has sent the word out to his men that you are to be watched at all times. It seems that, someone is very interested in your actions. You should be aware that Kaveen does not usually greet strangers at the gate. You are expected.
And why would he take an interest?
Ah, that is a little matter of a prophecy to be fulfilled, and this one may be the one.
I suspected before that you were a very dangerous man to have around, Slale. It seems that I am correct. Still, it would be very interesting to see how this game plays out. You must stay tonight in the first room past the door on the left.
And we actually have an opportunity to talk to them a little bit. Tell you about yourself, Ugarte.
You may call me Ugarte.
Know any rumors?
I make my living off of rumors.
So I was expected here.
This someone told Kaveen to watch for you. It is interesting to see Kaveen play the lackey around here.
Do you know who this mysterious someone is? I got a few suspicions myself.
Kaveen is not the person in charge in Rasir, although he would like to believe otherwise.
And what is the person in charge?
About that one I can say no more. It is said that the whisper of his name will draw his attention. I have no wish for him to notice me.
Lackey?
Kaveen likes to be the one to give the orders around here. He is not happy when he is forced to follow them.
And what is this prophecy you were talking about?
It is said that someone is waiting for someone to open a door to something. I have no desire to learn more about it. Things dealing with magic are best left alone.
I disagree. What about Ferrari, the guy sitting right next to me? Let's talk about him behind his back in front of his face.
We are very old friends, are we not, Ferrari?
He doesn't answer. Ferrari does not reply. What about Rasir?
There is much profit to be made here if a man keeps his eyes open for opportunity.
And Shapir?
It would be hard for someone such as myself to make a living there, so I have heard. There are so few laws to work around.
And what services do you provide?
I do what I can to help those unfortunates who live around here. Water is my specialty.
You drink water?
Since the fountain has dried up, the only place to get water is from the Emir's men. The only place other than myself, that is. It is surprising how much water is worth to one who is thirsty.
You're a colorful character. How about you, Ferrari?
I am...
Okay, we already know his name. Any rumors around here?
There are no secrets in Rasier. At least, none that I'm willing to spread.
What about this inn? Say, colorful establishment?
The Blue Parrot is the very center of life in Rasier. Everybody goes to the Blue Parrot.
It's the only place to go, really. Ugarte.
Ugarte and I are old friends.
And Rasir?
I came to Rasier a little over a year and a half ago now. A man of my stature has no problems making a profit out of any situation. It is not profit that brought me here, however. I came seeking... but I can see that I am bothering you. Enough of that subject.
What about Shapir?
There's nothing about Shapir
Which interests me, except for what you have told me. Which I don't remember because I blacked out after one drink, apparently. Well, let's be polite. We'll thank them.
Oh, you are most welcome, sir. Most welcome.
And we'll say goodbye. I'm gonna type it.
If you have no further need of me, sir, there are thirsty customers in need of my wares.
Well, good day, Ferrari. We're gonna take a nap. There's some dude over here. The patron looks to have enjoyed the house specialty, the gin sling, to excess. Apparently that's one drink. There's a parrot upside down over here. It is an ex-parrot. It had one too many, that is to say, one gin sling. Actually, yes, just pining for Fords. Alright, moving on. Moving on with our lives. You guys have fun with your little glory hole here. We're gonna go have a nap. This is not a good room. This is dreadful. You slept fitfully, dreaming of rat-like monsters pulling at you. In your dreams, you felt cruelly exposed. But you recovered. Get it? Senor Ferrari sent his regrets, but he had some further disturbing news. He will talk to you this evening. Alright, so we have another day to kill here in sunny Rasir, so it shouldn't take us too long though. If it gets a little boring, I'll fast forward us, but I think we should be fine. So let's head back to the Fountain District. There's not really a whole... Oh, there's something going on here today. You see several people gathered in the south part of the plaza. What's going on here, man? Do not bother the guards. Didn't you learn your lesson the first time? This is none of your business. Go away. Well, we're just going to walk right around him and go over on this side. Do not interfere.
Hero, you must do something. Help me.
Read that backwards. Still works. The swords of the guards press deeper into your skin.
There are no heroes in this town. You of all men should know that, Ugarte.
I know very little. What is going on? I am innocent of any wrongdoing.
Ah, if you're so innocent, then what is this?
I can explain. I don't know how that water bag could have gotten there. Someone must have planted it on me.
Water skins under your tunic, Ugarte? You know that smuggling water is a crime against the state. You also know that we do not what we do to criminals like you.
No, please. I am innocent. I do not know how it got there. No. Hero, help!
Sorry, my hands are tied.
This is the fate of anyone who breaks the rules of the city. Remember this, and see that you do not suffer the same fate.
I hope that you're smart enough to learn this lesson. You do not want to see the dungeons of Rasir. No, I don't especially. It's quite unfortunate. The water is spilled by Ugarte. Now we're going to get a straw and we're going to drink it up. Okay.
Well,
That's interesting. I guess we can just keep exploring around for today, and you're not going to let me go this way, are you? This road has been closed by order of Kaveen. You may not pass. Well, fuck you guys then. I guess we're just going to wander on back to the Blue Parrot then. Oh, who are you?
If you are truly a hero, then follow me.
No, I don't think I will. You actually can refuse to follow her, but we're gonna do that for your benefit. Fuck it, I don't need you.
You are under arrest for speaking with a known subversive. You will come with us now.
Caught by the guards. 2 more guards walk up behind you and escort you to the dungeons. After some brutal questioning, you are just locked away for a long time. Well, that seems rather unfair. Just don't breathe in Rasier, that's the lesson here. Well, let's go ahead and follow her then. You see an open doorway.
Quickly, before the guards come.
This little note here looks like this street has been boarded off. The sign reads, "Road closed by the order of Kaveen." Kaveen's a douche. Let's get in here. Oh, hello.
Please, you must help me. Take off all your clothes.
Wait, what? I mean...
I must leave the city before I am forced to leave to marry Kaveen. I have heard that you are a hero. With your help, I can be out of the city before nightfall. I wish to disguise myself as you and leave with your visa. So please let me exchange clothes with you.
That's rather forward of you. Hello.
Greetings, hero. I'm glad you came to my aid.
We'll tell about the Emir. You described to Zisha how the Emir was transformed into a Saurus and that Aziza is currently taking care of him.
Oh, that is good to know my uncle is still alive. He is such a kind and friendly man.
Probably should have talked to her first, that would have made a bit more sense. We're incredibly trusting. Well, so what's your name, even though we already know?
My name is Zisha, daughter of the Emir Ali al-Din Hassan.
What do you know about the Emir?
My father would never overthrow his brother, no matter what foul rumors you have heard. My father is just a puppet for Adavis.
I've heard that name before. What can you tell me about Adavis?
I fear and hate him more than Kaveen. It is he who destroyed my uncle Aras and made Rasir the terrible place that it is. Adavis was my uncle's vizier.
That's like advisor.
There are only 2 passions to Adavis: complete power and complete control. He will stop at nothing to gain those.
Well, tell me about this Kaveen douchebag.
He is a brutal man. I do not like the way he looks at me. One day he took my father and me down to the dungeons to watch the torturing of the prisoners. He had the same kind of look as he watched them their pain. I will not marry him.
That he seems a rather unpleasant sort. Well, what do you know about the state of Rasir, other than it sucks?
This was a beautiful place to live a year ago. All of these changes took place because of Adavis.
We know about him already. What can you tell me about the palace?
The palace is filled with guards, and all the women must stay in the harem.
Harem?
All the women must stay there now, hiding their faces behind veils. Did you know it is forbidden for a man to speak to a woman unless she is his mother, daughter, or wife? It is all Adavis' doing. He must really hate women.
So, I don't care about the desert, and really you have nothing interesting to say about Shapir, so... Well, we'll do the hero thing, and we'll let you leave. We'll give up our visa, so we can't even leave the city anymore. You hand her the spare clothes that Shima packed for you. Couldn't I wear the new clothes and give her the ones that smell like swamp ass?
Thank you so very much.
So a little Easter egg here. If you actually bought X-ray glasses from Keepon, you could actually use them here to get a little pervy Easter egg. But we're not going to do that. We're mature people.
How do I look? I think this will fool. Do you think this will fool anybody? It's so nice not have to wear that stupid veil. Please, in order to leave the city, I need one more thing. Although it will be dangerous for you, I must have your visa.
Okay, did you have like a face mask back there? Like a rubber mask or something that you put on that looks like me? Okay, fine, here you go. I'm gonna trust you even though I just met you.
Thank you ever so much. In return for your favors, I can only give you a token. Here's my mirror. You have but to show it to any woman in the palace, and she will aid you. Again, my thanks, and may fortune favor you. Farewell.
Wait until she clears the alleyways before you leave, Effendi. Who are you? Who are you? I'm called Mazoon. Mazun? Mazoon. What do you know about Zisha? I have been a servant to her since she was little, and her slave since Adavis made slaves. I will do anything for her. That doesn't really make sense, but whatever. What do you know about Aravis?
He has a snake's eyes, and he hates all women. The city has been destroyed by Kaveen and Aravis.
We already asked about Aravis. What can you tell us about Kaveen?
Kaveen will not marry Zisha. I will kill him myself before I will let him have her.
You don't have to worry about that. We're cool. She's gone. Well, goodbye.
May good fortune favor you, Effendi. Farewell.
Well, we got a mirror from that. I guess that's all we really need. What happens if we try to take her clothes? You won't be needing them, you pervert. Get out of here. Get out of here.
If you need a place of safety in the palace sometime, the harem will welcome you for the aid you gave my mistress. I shall tie a veil from the battlements at night to guide you. Thank you greatly, Effendi hero.
We actually don't need to ever go to the harem as a magic user, I don't believe. Well, that's cool, I guess. Well, we don't have our visa anymore. So what time of day is it? Sunset approaches. Can we go ahead and hop on back into the... I'm going to make another save here just in case. Not 134. We're not that experienced. Jesus. I'm going to go ahead and hop on back into the inn here. Nah, good.
It is a pity about our friend Ugarte, is it not? I can see that you are broken up by the affair as I am. However, it seems he asked someone the wrong questions about you. That was just a performance put on for your benefit this morning. Kaveen has known about Ugarte's water smuggling for a long time. A most dangerous man, Kaveen. Almost as dangerous as you are.
I am a rather dangerous fella.
Please do not disturb me. I need to think.
What about Ugarte?
I shall find myself missing Ugarte.
Can we tell him about Ugarte?
That is all very interesting.
Penises.
That is all very interesting.
Dang. Okay. He just says that whenever you say anything. Well, not really a whole lot to do here, so I guess we can just go to sleep. But we're not really making a whole lot of headway here in Rasir. We're actually just kind of losing our shit. We can't even leave the city anymore. Well, anyway, let's see what we can do. Hop on in the bed. This bed sucks. No. Don't violate my underwear. As you enter, the sounds of the bar go still.
It has been a pleasure dealing with you, my dear sir.
What do you mean? Ferrari avoids your eyes and your questions as he studiously swats flies. What's going on here, man? Okay, you don't say anything new about that. Well, I guess you're not talking to us anymore. We already done pissed you off, I guess. Whoa! You are under arrest for breaking the law of Rasir on this day, the 29th of the Serpent, year of the Jinn. Come quietly, or you will be taken by force. You briefly consider struggling with the guards, but realize that you get your ass kicked by common bandits in the desert, so you might as well not even try. You follow the guards through the dark streets, past the gates of the palace, and into the dungeons of Rasir. Ow, my butt hurts. After being dragged to the dungeons of the palace, you were roughly searched, beaten, and questioned by the guards. They warned you that Kaveen will be coming soon to personally question you, and that you won't enjoy it. Well, that just seems rather unfortunate. I don't even know what I'm in here for. I didn't get rid of my Miranda rights or anything. Hey, buddy, who are you? The kata is thin, and looks as if he's been recently beaten. Someone didn't make it out here, apparently. Let's hope that you fare better than this cell's previous occupant. Who are you, man? The kata just stares suspiciously at you. Well, do you want to escape? The kata just stares suspiciously at you. We're going to see through the bars. Your equipment has been carefully searched and neatly laid out on the table, awaiting Kaveen's inspection. Well, oh, they didn't take our kata pin, it seems. Good thing we put it on our lapel. Hey, look, I'm a friend of your people, alright? A pin like that can only be seen by a friend, such as its magic. You must be very trusted by my people to gain such a thing. Well, kata friend, let us escape this dangerous place. And who are you? My name is Sharaf. It means honor. I don't care about rumors. Rasir? The grandmothers of our grandmother's grandmother were born in this place. Kata have lived here since before there was even a city.
No one can keep the kata from their home. The kata will come back.
What can you tell me about the kata?
We are little folk, yes. We can still bring down the state.
Yes, hold on to your horses, boy. Let's just talk about escaping for now.
There is a concealed passageway somewhere outside this cell. I have helped others escape by the passageway before, but this is the first time I've been trapped in a cell. I'm not easily captured.
How were you captured, as a matter of fact?
I was captured when a former member of the underground betrayed us, and the guards found where I stayed.
In the underground?
The resistance consists of many of the guards and townsfolk who rebelled against the tyranny of the new emir.
The new emir?
The new emir is but a fool, and the underground will soon dispose him.
Now, let's hope you're right. Fortunately, I'm a powerful wizard. So, let's get the hell out of here.
I have heard from others in the underground that there is a passage concealed and there's a concealed passage in the room outside of the cell.
Well, let's hop on out of here.
The passageway should be here. Yes, it is here. Lend your strong shoulder to the task.
I probably could have just cast open on it.
I have helped others escape through the secret passageways. Do not fear. I will lead you to safety through the passageways, Kata friend. Perhaps, before you leave, you should pick up your equipment over near the cell. But do not dally too long, or the guards will surely come.
Alright, let's grab our shit. And let's get the hell on out of here. We don't want to stick around. The kata leads you through dark passageways under the palace and to a secret exit into the Rasier streets.
If I understand correctly, you are he who defended Shapir from the magical elementals. And here you are, and you are now here to liberate our fair city. I am impressed by your sense of honor, yet despite your previous heroics, I think you will need assistance in taking down the entire Rasirian regime. I believe you should lay low for now, friend of the kata. If you were to be captured again, they will surely kill you on sight. Tomorrow night, the underground will launch an attack on the palace in an attempt to overthrow the emir. If you can manage to stay out of Kavin's hands for one more day, you would be a valuable ally to us.
Let's see, what can we ask him about? My name means honor, rumors. It is rumored that Kavin is but a tool for someone more cruel and powerful, someone who uses his magic to rule Rasir. We already kind of know about that. Can you tell me anything about magic?
The magic of the kata is subtle, an oil lamp that never burns out, a door that always opens to your touch, a pen that can only be seen by friends.
What about Kavin?
Kavin is the most feared man in all Rasir, though rumor has it that he is not the most powerful.
Well, I'm afraid you can't help me all that much more, but let's go ahead and thank him and be nice.
My thanks to you also, hero friend.
Take care of yourself, buddy. You bid Sharif farewell.
You're right. Our chances of avoiding capture will be greater if we split up. Do not return to the Blue Parrot. Those scoundrels will not hesitate to turn you in once they hear Kavin is looking for you. Avoid the guards at all costs, as they will soon know of our escape. May we both farewell, hero friend.
Well, that tears it. I don't even have nowhere good to hide anymore. The odor of decay overwhelms your senses as you look into the barrels. Whatever is in there has been inside there for a long time. How are our stats doing, as a matter of fact? We're pretty honorable sons of bitches right about now. We actually almost have 100 communication, so that's pretty cool. Our vitality's gone up, intelligence has gone up a little bit, so not bad all in all. Well, what do we do now? Well, obviously, we really don't. Suicide is punishable by death. Okay. We don't have a whole lot to do. We don't really have any leads or anything. Well, I don't really know. We can just, I guess, wander around, wait until nighttime. Uh-oh.
You find you cannot move. The man before you has a low, pleasant voice and eyes like a snake. Slail, I'm your friend. Remember your friend Adavis? Remember my voice. Remember my face. Trust me, I am your friend. You try to struggle, but your body will not obey. You cannot even close your eyes, but you try to avoid his gaze. There's just something about his eyes, though. I am your friend, and you trust me. Trust in my words. Trust in my eyes. Look into my eyes, and trust me. You look at his eyes, and cannot look away. They seem to glow.
His words seem to whirl. Okay, text moving way too fast. Slael, I am your friend. Obey now your friend, Adavis. Obey now my words. Obey my voice. Trust in your friend and obey me. You find yourself relaxing. You're with a friend. His eyes are gentle and his smile warms you. Slael, you know me. I am your friend, Adavis, who helped you escape from the dungeons of Rasir. Together, we will seek to aid our friend Amir Aras. I was his trusted vizier, remember? You find yourself nodding at this humble, gentle man. To end the evil reign of Kaveen and restore our friend the Amir Aras, together we must go out into the desert. You must journey to the Forbidden City and recover the magic item that will break the spell upon the Emir. We need to get the statue of Iblis. Yes, you know this is something you've got to do, but you frown. God fucking damn it, that text moves out so fast. You remember the statue of Iblis, don't you? It has remarkable powers. You can break any spell it touches. Or it can break any spell it touches. I'm afraid to click now because I don't want to accidentally skip the next text. We need to take the statue to Aras, our friend, together. Let us save the city of Rasir. He puts his arm on your shoulders and you smile. Here is a man of great wisdom that you have trusted and respected, and he needs your help. This guy seems pretty cool. Together, you will save the Emir. You and Adavis will get the statue of Iblis. Yeah, this guy, he seems legit. You there. Try walking through that door now. No, you fool! Pass through it! Get out of the way! You have no idea how or why you got here, but it's nice to be able to help such a kind man. He's a pretty cool dude. I cannot be mistaken. My translation of the prophecy must be correct. It must be you. Of all the stupid heroes in the world, it had to be cursed with you. What is wrong? How does it go? For 1,000 years and a year, Iblis will be bound. I know that it has been 1,001 years to this very day, so that must be correct. Beneath the tombstones of the city that he once did found. This is the Forbidden City, there's no doubt of that. Then comes a hero from the Northland, led into despair. And you're the only hero I've found recently. It must be you, and I have no doubt you will despair before I am through with you. Passing through the door unopened that he will find here. The door! A cursed door! Why can you not pass through it? When the moonlight shines between the dragon's jaw and is caught and held there by the scorpion's claws. The moon. It is not due to rise between the two constellations until tomorrow. How can I be wrong? I will not I cannot be wrong. It did not say 1,001 years and a day. No. But how can the moon be where it cannot be? You're the hero. Answer me how the moon could not be between the dragon and the scorpion. Well, you know. Hi. Your friend ignores you. He is concentrating intensely on the door. You're my friend. Questions! Do you have nothing better to do than waste my time? Let me think, and I advise you to do the same. I wonder if we can just harass this guy, like annoy the shit out of him. I mean, our good friend, of course. Who is this Iblis character? Enough! You do not want to make me angry. But we're friends, Adavis. I grow impatient with your nonsense. Either you find a way to make the moon obey you, or you will face my wrath. What about Rasir? You would try the patience of a dervish? Do something. No. Okay. Bah! What use are you? Be silent. You find that you have no desire to speak. Passing through the door. What is it about the door? The door with the stars, constellations, the scorpion and the dragon are on the door. It must be when the moon shines upon the door that you may pass through it. Let me see. Where is the moon now? The moon is to the southeast, but the door is facing north. The moonlight will not pass over us enough to cast light upon the door. Why is this happening to me? After all these years of planning, how can so many things go wrong? Well, hero from the Northland, are you so powerful a magician that you can move the moon from its orbit and force it to shine on the door? Or are you so strong that you can bend light? What can you say or do that will let you pass the door? You find that you can speak and move your arms again, but you can't seem to move your legs. Friendship. So be it. By the power of all darkness and the power of my name shall your soul be mirrored outward and your body be the same. We became a Saurus. Go in the way of the dinosaur. Ooh, I hate when that happens. Alright, let's try that again. Just annoy him so that he will, Okay, never mind. Apparently that was just timed. Okay. Well, we can't, let's try the open spell on the door here. The door is sealed by magic stronger than any you may ever command. Detect magic? There is a strong aura of magic emanating from the door ahead of you. V seems to be surrounded by magic, and for some reason, so do you. I don't know. I think he probably just put a protection spell on us, you know, he's a nice dude. Can we, that wouldn't be a good idea right now. Can we trigger the door? Will it let me cast anything right now? Alright, so he silenced us, and then he's gonna do his thing. We're gonna save it here, in case I get his kilt again. We don't want to do that. Can I trigger the door? No, won't let me do that. Can't levitate. So what we can do, since we can't physically move the moon, we can take the mirror, and we can reflect the light of the moon onto the door. You whip the mirror out of your pocket and carefully direct the reflected moonlight between the constellations. At last! Now how does the rest of the prophecy go? And at last the hero, he who waits behind, shall see. While Iblis rises by the Dark One, and the light shall flee. By the name of Suleiman, so shall this be. Now you know all you need to know. Go in there and bring me the statue of Iblis. You know, I'm starting to think this guy might not be all that friendly. For a few moments, your mind is overwhelmed by the squalling, whirling wind. Then the euphoric feeling starts to fade, and you stand alone in darkness. The past few hours are hazy in your memory. You remember only one thing clearly. You are here to find the statue of Iblis. We know next to nothing about this Iblis, and a little enough about the prophecy as well. We've heard a little bit. Yeah, we don't know a whole lot about it. Well, let's go ahead and light up this lamp here, so we can actually see. So we gotta figure out where this statue of Iblis is for our good friend, On the other side of the stalagmites and stalactites, you see the darkness of the very deep chasm. Good thing you have this lamp to light your way. We need to get this for our good friend Vis here. We don't want to, we don't want to waste his time. Okay, yeah, we don't want to keep him waiting too long. And what we have here, we have a rushing little waterfall here. The rushing river surges from above, forming a raging waterfall. And some logs. It seems fairly straightforward. There appears to be an opening in the rocks, but it's hard to see from this side of the river. Okay. Well, what we need to do is we need to obviously do a little bit of riding here on the rocks. We're going to lower the game speed a little bit to make this, doable. I said slow it down, not stop it completely. Jesus. Many times the time you've regretted your lack of formal swimming education. So may it be. Gotta wait for another log to appear, and there we go, we made it. Excellent day. Alright, we can get the speed back up. We don't need to be, waiting around here forever. Whoa! Your foot slips due to the force of the air rushing into that small opening. There's a tremendous pressure from all the wind trying to surge into the hole, and you struggle to overcome it. Whew! That was close. Now that just seems like a problem right there. Let's just get rid of that. Oops. Shabams! Shabooms! There we go. The wind no longer blows as fiercely as before. got rid of that. Nobody sucks on my toes. Nobody. Alright, let's make our way a little bit further into this yonder cave here. Rather happy looking place here. Oh, this room looks like hell. The heat of this room is painful. You feel the sweat pouring down from you and hear it sizzling on the ground below. There's a distinct odor of brimstone around you. So, I know this room looks like some place that has like a really complicated, in-depth puzzle to it. But really what you're supposed to do here is just run on through. It's best if you just walk carefully. Well, fine. Ow. 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 I might not survive. Just walk on through carefully here. Not like I did at all. I was actually very careless. Let's rest a little bit. You being unable to see the sky, stars, or sun in these caves, you have lost all perception of time. You feel disoriented and decide not to rest now. Well, thank you. Let's go ahead and save again. And we have this ledge here, and we're already pretty badly hurt. The game won't let me rest. I don't know. It looks like a pretty dangerous fall there, so let's go ahead and take some precautions and just levitate down, get into a better position here, and just float. There we go. And we got a door here. The great ancient doors stand guard as they have for 1,001 years. It's that 1 year that gets you. Alright, let's listen at the door. You hear a deep, echoing voice.
None shall enter, none shall pass, but he who speaks the name of power. Speak now the name of power.
We're gonna save again. Speak the name of power. Iblis? You hear the roar of rocks collapsing in the distance. Arvis. The crash of boulders upon boulders echoes through the cavern. Me. Yeah? Your ears are deafened by rocks crashing and shattering against one another. Erasmus. Wrong. Your last thoughts, as the cavern collapses around you, are, who thought up this crummy puzzle anyway? Alright, well we're going to do it right this time around, and we're going to say the correct answer. Adavis actually mentioned this when he was talking about his prophecy. It is Suleiman. You're the sound of thunder. Yep, now we're in this little section of cave here. Let's go ahead and save again. We're paranoid people, okay? Look at all this treasure. Well, I gotta get me some of that. No. Knocked by a rock. The stalactite, or is it stalagmite, has shattered your dreams of becoming a hero. You feel crushed. Yeah, this is obviously your little test of greed. You can't get none of that treasure or these 8 gazillion dinars over here. Let's just move on with our lives. Oh, pretty. A glow illuminates this chamber. It flows from an object high atop the strange structure before you. At the sight of the glowing object, you feel irresistibly drawn forward. Your feet seem to move with a will of their own. As you draw near, you see that the object is a statue made of crystal. A dark, shapeless form stirs within it. The crystal's cool glow is numbing, and you feel compelled to pick it up. But as you reach out, you are suddenly unable to move. Fool! Some hero you are, a pawn of the very man who you sought to destroy. Thanks to your help, I now have that which I can summon the greatest destructive power known, Iblis himself. Do you know how long I have awaited this moment? 70 years. 70 years I have served the Dark Master while watching for the stars to align. 70 years I have spent learning the magic that controls men's minds and waiting for a fool to fulfill the prophecy for me. Tonight, as the moon arises between the scorpion's claws and the dragon's teeth, I shall begin the ritual that shall make me the master. and I will control Iblis and thus control the world. While you, pawn of prophecy, shall remain behind in this tomb, you shall be he who waits behind. Hey, that's unfair. I thought we were buddies. Farewell, hero. We had such a nice thing going out of East. Well, we're gonna have to spend a long time trying to clean out this mess. It would take years to clear away all those rocks from the door. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, something flashes in the darkness. I will pick it up. You pick up the ring and read the inscription, "He who waits behind." As you put it on your finger, you twist it a bit to see its design. Oh.
I may grant you 3 wishes, O Master of the Ring. What is your first wish?
A 12-inch penis. Save our game here. So, who the hell are you? What are you?
I've been in the ring so long, I think I forgot. You can call me Jin, though.
Okay, Genie.
We Jin are great and powerful. Well, some of us are, anyway.
What is your purpose, and why are you here?
Well, I was supposed to make sure Iblis doesn't get loose, so now I guess I gotta help you bring him back, as the prophecy says.
Who is this Iblis, anyway?
Iblis was the most powerful of all Jinn. 1,000 years and a year ago, he created a huge city here and tried to make all men bow before him. Suleiman summoned all the Jinn to his side, and with their power, turned the city into Iblis's tomb. Then Iblis himself was caught and bound, and became the statue you saw here.
I see. Who is Suleiman?
Suleiman bin Daud was the wisest of the wise, strongest of the strong, the most magicalist of all magicians. He was also very kind, and made me he who waits behind, and put me in the ring.
The ring?
I am the genie of the ring. Suleiman asked for someone to stay here and guard, to make sure that Iblis didn't escape. I volunteered. All the other jinn laughed at me because I'm not very good at magic.
Oh, great, we got the derpy genie.
But not Suleiman. He said I'd do fine, and let me be he who waits behind. I guess he was wrong, huh? Iblis is gone, and you and I are kind of stuck here, aren't we, Master?
Master?
You are the Lord of the Ring. Since you put it on and twisted it, your wish is my command, as long as it helps return Iblis here.
Alright. Well, tell me about this tomb.
This used to be the city that Iblis created, but after Suleiman and I and all the other jinn beat Iblis, this became kind of his tomb, I suppose.
In a manner of speaking. So, I've been hearing about this prophecy for a while, mostly from this Iblis guy, so what can you tell me about it?
The prophecy may have become a bit garbled over the years, but the original went like this when Suleiman taught it to me. 1,000 years and a year ago, so shall Iblis be caught, in the tombstones of the city where he and I once fought, until moonlight has been captured, twixt the scorpion and the drake. Then comes a hero from the Northland, in ancient power's wake. Led and followed by a dark one, guide to deceit and despair, passing through the trial by fire, trials of water, earth, and air. Passing through the door unopened, barrier that yields to none. By my name of Suleiman, so shall this be done. Come at last into betrayal, and to he who waits behind. That's me. And now, how did that go? And Iblis shall rise. And something about a final night, and I'll remember it sometime.
Well, that's great. So about them wishes.
I can grant you 3 wishes by the power of the ring. I can get you anything you want as long as it is health, prowess, or teleporting you to Iblis.
Okay, so you can't really get anything you want. You can't ask for a big penis, and I'm not going to try to. Well, prowess will let you improve your skills by, I think, 50 or 80 points. It's pretty significant, and that's why I wasn't too concerned about my skills in this game. Health gets you more health, I believe, obviously. Let's go ahead and ask for prowess.
I can give you the ability of 10 men in any skill you want to improve upon. You have but to wish for strength or magic or intelligence or sneak. You get the idea.
Okay, so let's go ahead and make some wishes.
What is it you wish, Master?
Well, we're going to ask for strength and intelligence, but you could ask for anything. You could ask for, a skill you're not especially good at, like stealth, and I could learn stealth, and you could make a hybrid character this way, if you really want to. I personally was never big on hybrid characters in the Quest for Glory series, but, play how you want. I'm going to go ahead and ask for more intelligence.
By my power, you shall have the skill of 10 men.
You suddenly feel much more skilled.
Gee, it's so nice when my magic actually works.
What is your next wish, O Master of the Ring?
Well, we're clearly going to ask for magic.
By my
Okay,
power...
yeah, it says the same thing. So if you make another wish, you'll actually get killed because you can't leave this cave, and that's bad. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to have to go through all that dialogue again. So let's go ahead and teleport to Iblis.
There will be no safety for anyone until Iblis is returned, Master. We must hurry and bring him back. In the name of Suleiman bin Daud, the Binder, and my power, as he who waits behind, take us to Iblis.
Sorry, I suck. This is the best I could do.
Wow, what do you know? It worked. My magic really worked. We are now in what you would call Rasir. This is as close to Iblis as I could get. There are some very powerful spells coming from the palace over there. We don't have much time. What are you waiting for? Let's go.
There's a soft whisper from the alleyway.
Hero friend, what magic you have at your command? The underground is prepared to attack the palace. If you need to enter there, we will provide some distractions for you. However, we are almost ready, so you must hurry before we are caught in our battle.
Alright. Sharif silently walks off. Alright, we're going to go ahead and make another save here. Let's go ahead and look at what our stats did since we got those wishes made. We actually improved our intelligence up to 159, and our magic is at 179, so we're pretty spiffy as far as that's concerned. We still don't have a whole lot of mana at our beck and call, but what can you do, I suppose. Alright, well, I guess we need to head off towards the palace and see if we can't fix this whole, okay, I guess I'm going the wrong direction here. Well, I'm sorry, I was confused. Oh god, we're already at the palace. Okay. There's some naked dude up here. Who are you? A eunuch patrols the parapet. Okay, well he's gonna be a problem, so we need to wait for him to come right on by here. Shabams! And these guards, they're gonna be a problem too. How about we dazzle them?
My eyes, I can't see.
Alright, we're just gonna open up the door here and we're just gonna run on in before that wears off, because we don't want that.
Hurry, Master, you must follow me.
We race through the palace passageways, pausing now and again to evade the scurrying guards. The Genie of the Ring, for all of his forgetful nature, seems to have a clear idea where he's taking you.
Through here, Master. Iblis is close, and time is short. There, Master. Through that door over there is the ritual chamber where Iblis is being summoned. Let's go.
The people of the city are revolting, and Aravis has to choose this time of all times for some sort of magical ceremony. I am ordered to guard this door when I should be leading the troops. A pox upon the head of all magicians.
Hey, now.
You will have to give the orders. Let no one enter the palace. If a single person gets past you, I will have your head on a platter.
To hear is to obey, sir.
Now what are you waiting for? We need to get to that door.
Alright, well, we gotta get rid of this dude. He's gonna cause us all kinds of trouble if we don't. We ain't no fighter, though. Well, what can we do to him? Can we dazzle him? The only purpose that served was to get Kavin's undivided attention.
Guards! The balcony! Guards!
Well, you've blown it. We better run for it.
As the guards haul you off to for torture and questioning, the Genie of the Ring starts to scream.
No! He's loose! Iblis is free!
Whatever you did, it didn't work. The walls around you start to shake and crumble. You have a funny feeling that you should have done something differently. Hey, we can be friends. He looks like a giant antworm who's pissed off. The end of the world. You did your best, but it just wasn't good enough. Well, that's rather somber. You know, man, how about you just go have a nap? Kaveen visibly relaxes and appears to lose track of his train of thought. For a moment, he seems to not know what to do.
You did it! Now you must go on.
Alright, well, we know we can obviously levitate down here. Yoink.
Now, through the door at the top of the stairs. Through the door at the top of the stairs is Iblis. There's some sort of spell on the door, but I don't know what it is. There's an awful lot of magic around here. Please, we got to do something, hurry!
Okay, I'm gonna save the game again, because this is very kind of time sensitive here. Let's go over to the door here, and we're gonna detect magic. See what we can find here. There's an incredibly powerful magic going on in the room beyond the door at the top of the stairs. Well, he said there was some magic on the door, so we can trigger that like you would a magical trap.
Master, Iblis is just about to be summoned. Don't just stand there, do something.
Alright, let's get on with it. You find that the door is locked. It won't open that easily. Hear me, O dark powers! Light the darkness and bind Iblis to me forever!
You seem to have triggered a magical spell on that statue, Master.
Ow. Let's go ahead and make a new save. I might get killed because I don't have a whole lot of health right now, so I might have to redo that last part. We are getting attacked by this magical statue right here. The heavy statue, a demon of some type, has an enchantment placed upon it. An enchantment, you say? What if we trigger it? Yeah.
That's got it, boss. Now stop those candles.
What? Okay, well, no, I don't need a description. Another candle, Master, hurry! Guess we gotta knock these candles over or something. Let's try force bolting one of them. Or not. There we go. You will pay! By the powers of all darkness, by the power of my name, shall your soul be mirrored outward, and your body be the same. Oh. Kaveen will enjoy having you for his very own, but I doubt that you will live very long. You will pay for preventing me from releasing Iblis. You will pay. You're transmogrified by incantation. Your transmogrification by incantation presages your expiration, but your instigation prevented devastation by Iblis's domination. Too many rhymes here. See, we know some big words. Thank you. That is, you saved the world, but all you got for it was sorest breath. Next time, take a moment to reflect before you enter the situation. That's a hint. So what we can do here, we actually know the reversal spell. It's one of the things we got from WIT, and we haven't actually had a reason to use it yet. And what this spell does is it reflects spells cast on you back onto their casters. So let's go ahead and cast that right quick. You're now protected by the power of the reversal spell. Alright, let's go ahead and shabam with this guy.
You got it, boss. Now stop the candles.
Hopefully my reversal spell doesn't wear off in this amount of time. You will pay! By the powers of all darkness, by the power of my name, shall your soul be mirrored outward, and your body be the same. Kabams! Ah, fuck you, Kaveen. Fool! Ow. So the hero has a reversal spell. Well, there's a way around that.
Stop him, Master. Don't let him cast that spell.
Alright, so we're gonna save it one more time. This should be our last save game for this. Alright, well, fuck it. We'll just go all aggressive on him.
Everything just bounces off that human, boss. You better try something else, quick.
Well, shit, I don't know. How about we trigger him? Your reversal spell is worn off.
That spell's about to go off. It'll get you for sure.
Uh-oh. Indirectly dead. Next time, take a tip from Atavis himself. If your spell rebounds from its target, then find another target. Okay. Alright, so that was a little hint about what you can do here. We have to reflect something back at him. I have to act quickly because the game is moving kind of fast, unfortunately. But what we can do is we can actually bounce this force bolt off the wall here and maybe knock that brazier over. So bam! No! No! Master, help me!
We did it! Hooray!
Will you please be quiet? I'm having a victorious moment here.
Thank you, Master. Now I can take Iblis back to his tomb where he will be safe for another 1,000 years and a year.
Why don't you just say 1,001 years?
Oh, and I knew I would remember it. The real prophecy is 1,000 years and a year, so shall Iblis be caught in the tombs of the city where he and I once fought, until moonlight has been captured twixt the scorpion and the drake. Then comes the hero from the north, and ancient powers wake. Led and followed by a dark one, guide to deceit and desperation, or deceit and despair, passing through the trial by fire, trials of air, earth, and water, earth, and air. Passing through the door, an open barrier that yields to none. So by my name of Suleiman, so shall this be done. Come at last unto betrayal, and to he who waits behind. Seek ye then to capture Iblis, ere he rises unconfined. Else shall come the night eternal, darkness overshadows light, unless a hero seeks the darkness and restores wrongs to right. Bye-bye, Master. It's been fun.
I've been recording too long at a session. My mind's getting a little frayed here. With the help of the slave woman Merazan, you found the Emir Ali hiding in his bedroom. With your urging and a few sharp remarks from Merazan, whatever, the Emir swore he'd restore the city. By the first light of dawn, the Emir Ali Din Hassan ordered all fighting to cease and proclaimed the evil rule of Atavis and Kaveen to be over. As the Emir began an incredibly dull speech, you slipped away to complete your quest. Now we gotta restore this fountain somehow. You stand beside the cracked and dry fountain in Rasir's plaza. What? Rasir's plaza of the fountain. You hold in your hands the water skin containing the water elemental that you captured so long ago in Shapir. With the elemental under your command, the elemental under your command is released into the fountain. Yay! Look, he even cleaned up the place. That was nice of him. You stare in wonder at the power of the transformation of the plaza by the magic of the water elemental. Oh, now you show up. The Sultan personally sent me to return you to his palace, hero of all Shapir. News travels fast around here. Look at all these people. The Sultan of the Palace of the Sultan. Slail, thou shalt stand before the Sultan Harun al-Rashid, may he reign forever, to be judged. Will anyone speak for the stranger of the north?
We shall speak for Slayer.
Ah, good old buddies here.
We are Shamin and Shima, keepers of the Kata's Tail Inn. When the Kata were driven from Rasir, we journeyed to the Northland in search of a hero. We met Slael. Through his courage and skills, he restored the Baron's son and daughter and banished the wicked Baba Yaga. He became the hero of Spielberg. He journeyed with us back to Shapir. Here he defeated the elementals of fire, earth, air, and water to save our city. He is a true hero.
Yes, we are rather fabulous. Who here will speak for this hero of Spielberg?
I shall speak for Slael. I am the Enchantress Aziza. This man, of his own free will, went into the desert and sought the plant woman Julinar. Through his kindness and compassion, he allowed Julinar to forget the pain and suffering of her past and to again face life with joy. This man also found a caged beast in the desert. Though it was wicked and most foul, Slayle turned aside its wickedness and restored its humanity. We shall hope it may learn from the kindness of the hero. This man is a true hero. Who will speak for this man of kindness?
I shall speak for Slayle. I am Zisha, daughter of the Emir Ali al-Din Hassan. In order to escape the repression of my homeland Rasir, I asked this stranger for aid. At the risk to his own life, he helped me escape from the city. He is a true hero.
Who will speak for this man of courage? Then let him have a voice that he may speak. Could no one have, fixed this guy up in the time I was gone? You offer one of your Dispel Potions to the Saurus. When Adavis transformed me into a Saurus, I lost all hope of returning to my own form. Yet this man showed me his courage, kindness, and honor, and I knew that Slayle would restore me. Who will speak for this man of honor? The Sultan shall speak for Slayle.
I am Harun al-Rashid, Sultan of the land of Shapir. I am the poet Omar, teller of tales for all to hear. By the words which have been spoken, by the deeds which have been done, I proclaim this man a hero, and now call him my son.
For me? Is there anyone now who will speak for this son of the Sultan?
I shall speak for him. This man has shown courage in the face of great danger, kindness to those in need, generosity to the poor, honesty in dealing with others, and mercy to his enemies except Isir, but no one cares about him. He is a man of great honor. Slayle, I, Rasha Rakish Sultana, offer you my sword, Soulforge. Will you accept it, and the title of Paladin that comes with it?
So this is where you can actually access the 4th class in the game, the Paladin. Which, if you're playing a fighter, there's no reason not to play a Paladin, because Paladins do everything a fighter can do, but they have their own extra storyline and their own extra little quests to do in every game. As much as I would like to be a Paladin, because the game really, really likes you to play a Paladin, I'm going to decline, because I would rather do the magic user stuff. You can see a lot of Paladin playthroughs on YouTube, they're pretty popular. I'm going to go ahead and do a magic user playthrough. So we're going to have to decline your kind offer, Rakish. I will not be a Paladin in title, but perhaps in spirit. You tell Rakish that the honor is great, but that you feel the way of the Paladin is not yours to pursue.
Then I wish you good luck on the road you choose to follow.
Damn, we're sexy. So, we're the Sultan's son now. We're a prince of Shapir. Our magic has gone up to 180, vitality 109. We're pretty damn honorable. I think we actually got this by getting your honor over 100. I don't believe it was actually possible to steal the bellows from Isir and then become a Paladin in the original. I think that's just something I did for the remake, and I was almost dead. Holy shit. Anyway, that brings us to the end of this game. We're going to be asked to export our character here in a little bit. Congratulations, you have successfully completed Quest for Glory 2 Trial by Fire with the maximum possible score, 500 of 500. We welcome you to the ranks of the few, the proud, the true heroes. If you have not already done so, play the game again with the other classes. In the meantime, you're already a winner. We're going to export this as Slayle LP. Your wizard has been saved as the Slayle LP.save in the game directory for the use in Quest for Glory 3 Wages of War. Thank you for playing Quest for Glory 2 Trial by Fire, and congratulations again on winning. We'll see you again in Quest for Glory 3 Wages of War. And we have this nice little scene. I like this game. I admit I only played through it I think once before the remake came out, and that's only a maybe. I don't remember it a lot. I don't have the nostalgia I have for the 4th and 5th games, which I played when they were new. It wasn't until many years when I came back and actually played through the earlier games, because, as I believe I mentioned in my first LP, there was a time when games just weren't available, and if they weren't in print, you were just screwed. There was no GOG, there wasn't really a lot of abandonware sites at that time, so I do like this game, though. From the first game, which you remember if you watched that video of that series, was very simple, very straightforward plot. This game adds a lot more to the story and a lot more to the things you can do. Every class in this game has unique things to do, and it's probably the best example of that in the series, for each class having their own little things to do. So it's just a cool game. I really like that it has a Middle Eastern setting instead of your normal European fantasy that you see in pretty much every role-playing game out there. The characters are cool. The dialogue isn't always the best, but it is a pretty old game. This game's about as old as I am, for what that says, you know, and it might be older than some of you out there, if my demographics say anything. So, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed experiencing these games thus far. I really hope you guys are enjoying it. I haven't actually begun uploading any of them yet. Okay, so anyway. And so, the moon moves slowly through the starry sky, above the mountains in the desert of Shapir. Our hero bids the land a fond adieu to his latest set of adventures and the miserable puns. Where will the road lead next? I don't know if it's going to automatically skip ahead. Anyway, what was I saying? I had a train of thought. I haven't actually begun uploading any of these videos yet. I'm going to wait till I finish all of 1 and 2, and then I'll start uploading them and make 3 while I'm uploading the first 2. So hopefully, for you guys, it's been a smooth journey with consistent uploads. I don't do LPs a whole lot, but I'm trying to do a better job of them when I do them. I actually spent money on the LPs this time around, which is unusual. I'm sad that I didn't get the pop filter before I did the first game in the series, and I already really regret that. But anyway, thanks for coming along with me on this journey thus far, and I will see you guys in the next game. Take care of yourselves, guys. But wait! There's more to come in the next thrilling saga of Quest for Glory by Laurie and Corey Cole. Quest for Glory 3: Wages of War.